Hello, greetings. Just waiting for YouTube to come alive. This is the chat portion, and this is the last one for the week. So next one is next Tuesday. Not tomorrow, but next week. So and I'll be on the road. So next one will be on Tuesday the 12th. So of course I didn't start anyway. All right, we're just going to jump right into it. So, where are we? Okay, bear with me. Okay, blessings, light, love to all the universe, all universes, and everyone. Question from Denise. What can you tell me about the major depressions I have had in this lifetime? Past life karma, basically. I do see a lifetime as a male. You're a male, and it was an abusive. You have like an abusive relationship with people. I believe you had an alcohol problem. So I think you're coming out of all of this, but not to be hard on yourself. But you can also do a meditation to see yourself like that. Ask your guides to say, what can I release? Can you help me release this? And you have to experience it too in your meditation. You ask your spirit guides to appear. You surround yourself with light. You can usually people visualize a meadow, and we can ask for assistance. Somebody to guide you through this meditation. You have to find a hypnotherapist. Will be good for that. Basically, your guide will take your hand and you walk through your meditation, and then you ask your guide to help you release these lifetimes. I see 3 male lifetimes. This was a long time ago. I am seeing kind of like a pirate life too. So this was a while ago. And you've been trying to shake this off for a while now through other incarnations. So at least that's what I'm seeing. But that is what I recommend for healing. You have candles, incense, and just ask you can even ask before you go to sleep. I want to have a candle on before you go to sleep, but before you take a nap, you can have some music playing. Just ask your guys to help you release these lifetimes, these soul contracts, or cell memories. I'll give that a shot. You do it a couple of times. Do it several times. Please. It should help, but yeah, meditation is usually the strongest. It takes time. It's not everyone can do meditations. I mean, I'm not saying I'm a perfect at it either, but anyway. All right, send you energy. Katie and Dance. Question 1, any messages for me? Yes, Archangel Michael says he is with you. He says he's taking you to the pearly gates. He says, but is it for music? He's just showing a lot of music. I'm not sure how you are connected to music here, but says the music here is very healing. But also, he says that you connect to others in astral with music. Use music as a language. I have to say, you're going around singing to everybody, but you are using music for like when you, I don't know how to pronounce it. However you want to visualize that. Let's put it that way. But see, music seems to be pretty strong with you, but this is your form of healing of yourself and others. Question 2, any other messages? Does seem like you're connected to the Arcturians. One moment. I'm not sure how you feel about sheep. Apparently, you've had a lot of lifetimes around sheep. Like the actual animal, the sheep, not the human. Interesting. I'm not sure how you're going to feel about this. The reason they're going into that, you ever heard of Gulliver's Travels? They're showing me a visual. Apparently, Swift, that wrote Gulliver's Travels, I believe you knew him, not closely, I believe you were in the same town he was in when he wrote Gulliver's Travels. Look it up. Go look up Gulliver's Travels. The writer, he had like 2 girlfriends, and but anyway, that's why they use the symbolism of sheep, because he used apparently used that in his symbolism, I guess, of humanity. So anyway, apparently you knew him not closely, but you knew of him, and they're not going into a whole lot of detail of that. Yeah, they're kind of keeping it off the grid here on any more detail on that. So it's something that if you want to look into, it's up to you. I believe there's a further, deeper connection there. I believe it's more spiritual, or you just you were part of like what do you call it? Yeah, you wanted this project of his to go forward, so you supported it basically. As I said, I don't think you knew him that closely though, but you knew of him. So. Question from Maddie: in my recent dream, someone was trying to show me a picture of an angel. Who was this angel, and what was that dream about, and who was trying to show me the picture? I believe it was let's see. Raphael, it seems. But I'm seeing the person showing it to you was Mary, Mother Mary. What was the dream about? It's just basically showing that you have angelic lifetimes you're not fully aware of. And Mary's the one that can help you find them. So it's just most likely she said that'll go into more of your daily life little by little. Some of the difficulties in life is from the angelic lifetime. It's just that you're still learning lessons, but it will. She said it'll make you a better angel, but of course it'll go into much more than just that. Question 2: what are my DNA percentages? Human and galactic. 4% Lyran, 5% Syrian, 1% Gray, 2% Andromedan, 4% Yael. I understand all those fluctuates from my experience. And 3% canine too. You'd be surprised. There's probably other stuff there, horse, but anyway, we'll just leave it at that. Reptilian, 1% actually. So I imagine you feel some of that reptilian. It gets kind of aggravating at times. Crystal Leaf Snow. Oh, let me check, make sure audio's working. Okay. Crystal Leaf Snow. Are there any messages from the angels? I believe they're just saying exercise, walk in nature, basically. Again, there is a lot of gargoyle energy around you recently, but that is you've had lifetimes as a gargoyle also. I believe it's more of a female, more of a humanoid gargoyle energy as a protector during the time of the Middle Ages. And they say most likely you'll be able to feel some of that. You were removing a lot of lower energies at that time. That's you're not now, but they're protecting you at this time. Question 2: are there any messages from my higher self? They're just saying cooking is good as for a meditation. It does seem like you've been going to the fairy worlds a lot recently. As for you're going through, apparently you've been connected to Yeshua and in Agartha recently. As his presence has been there, but he's in a totally different form, looks totally different. He's showing there is a thing called the goat people. You can say they're aliens, but the goat people are, I know, welcome to this crazy town. But apparently you connect to goat people quite often, apparently. You notice how, like, I'll just leave it at that. Anyway, I want to go on the internet and find stuff. Anyway, they say humans are very goat-like in different ways, but you do connect to the goat people quite often, or the goat beings. Anyway, there's a lot of goats in Agartha that are humanoid. but they talking, walking goats, whatever that you might imagine is very, yeah, humans aren't ready for that. Far from it. I don't know how they can handle Ronald McDonald at this time, but anyway. They're quite intelligent, and it's definitely part of a species you've been connected to in many, many incarnations. Their goat is seen as very, strong, masculine, even with the feminine, very masculine, and it's just not quite understood here. We got a long ways to go. Well, maybe not. Question from Marianne. Any messages for me? They say this would be a better week. It has been kind of trying times recently, from what it seems like. Calling Mother Mary's energies for assistance, for healing. And you've been connecting to Michael a lot in astral, as you've been assisting much of his astral travel with individuals. Like, basically what he's showing is like, when people don't listen to him, you do come through to help. They'll listen to you, is what he's saying. So, yeah, humanity has a while to connect to all that, but we'll keep your secret. It'd be nice if most people would be open to all of this, but anyway. Question 2: any messages from my Syrian connection that has mentioned a significant lifetime? That is, no. Any message from Syrian is mentioned a significant lifetime? It just says a lifetime within the dolphins. I believe also they had a lifetime when the dolphins are being created. I believe you come from another universe, though, where they don't have dolphins. And dolphin is still new to this galaxy. Yes, I know it's billions of years old, but still quite new. And I believe you were definitely, the dolphin energy is very strong with you also. So I believe you're part of the scientific creation of the dolphin energies. I mean, the dolphin was already, it was enhanced, let's put it that way. It was already created, but it was enhanced by other alien beings. Let's put it that way, because the dolphins were already made by source, but it was enhanced over time, and a lot of humans Syrians added to their abilities. So that's the message there. Questions from Carol. Are there any messages for me? Let's see. I guess Mother Mary is here a lot. Mother Mary is with you quite often recently, especially with the grandchildren. I believe you have grandchildren. And also children. This is mostly around the grandchildren energies at this time. As for, let's see here. Basically positive blessings. You might feel her presence around recently. You should just feel her presence around more. That is just being a guy, interesting. That's your second question. That's kind of interesting. The second question is, are there any messages from Mother Mary? That's interesting. As you can tell, her presence is quite heavy here at this time. Then see your second question. Basically, let's see. You connect to astral a lot with her, as you most likely are feeling her energies before. Basically, she guided you to show there's going to be these type of coincidences. And coincidence is just showing that you are on the right track, basically. And just go with the flow. Positive energies. Your energy is helping your family greatly, as you've changed a great deal, and will continue. You changed a lot over time. And just, for those that are ready for all this stuff, it's good to, go by your intuition if you feels comfortable with all this. Aliens, but the angels can't go. Even angels, people get spooked. So I believe your sister is okay with all this. So basically, just because the rest of the family doesn't seem like, from what I can tell, aren't really ready for all this. At least I can tell. I can't tell everything right now, but either way, just go about what you're feeling right about who to say these things to, about what's going on, and you are part of the ascension process. I am seeing a lot of feline energies that you're very much involved. I believe there's a Syrian connection also, but I'm seeing mostly the feline at this time. Question from Gregory: was there ever anyone around me who stayed with me for a significant period of time when I was a teenager? I believe the Palladians have been around you forever. I'm also feeling the Warrens. The Arcturians come and go. The Pleiadians and the Syrians seem to be around you the most. Of course, your spirit guides. I don't think they have all left you. They're not giving me a name. That's up to you if you want to go into names. But your main spirit guide's been there forever. And I think I have two other guides that's been strong presence at this time. Question 2, does anyone have any messages for me? Yes, you will know more about your timeline, your future. It will slowly evolve. You'll be able to glimpses. You might have dreams. Basically, your spiritual beliefs, your just work on your energy field, basically, with stones, with whatever it might be around you, and this will help. Yeah, they say around just stones, just these, will help your energy field greatly, and they'll help your connection to the spirit world, as that will open itself to you. So yeah, I say concentrate on the future is fine, but not to put, concentrate on just you. These other things will show up when you need to. So that's a question there. Let's see here. Question from Jess. What's something interesting about past life of mine that can bring strength and uplift my spirit a bit during this challenging healing process? It does seem like you knew Mother Mary during the time of Yeshua when he was here. I believe you were, well, at a time like a sister energy, but you didn't have that close of a connection with her, but you were around her during that's lifetime. So I'm not sure if that's going to help you lift your spirits all that much, but it was a challenging lifetime. But I definitely see your energy there for sure. As for how long, yeah, just her presence alone was enough, it seems. Question 2, what message and advice do my soul parents, High Lady, I can't pronounce it, and Lord Vishnu have for me at this time? High Lady Lakshmi. One moment. It says you're gathering together your energy. You're gathering together your future. Yeah, it's a great test at this time. And they said, I mean, you're technically in some ways blindfolded, but not really. But you're just going through a major test, as you are aware. And the Earth changes that are going on, especially with the weather. You are significantly, as you see, being affected by it. And basically, they're saying just to clear out your chakras. I don't know if that. Let's see if they have any advice. Just positive attitude, basically. Just to let's see. Just have a positive attitude, basically, and not let these other situations bring you down too much. Because the test doesn't seem like it's going to end anytime soon. So just keep on walking. That's what they say. Donna Griggs, I am having an issue with lumps through my body. Can you tell me what is going on and what I need to do? Stop these growths. I would go to a pharmacist for this right now. I'll go to a doctor. Yeah, it does seem like, well, there's a lot of, you're going through an energy transformation. From what it seems, a lot of chakras are seem to be quite active at the moment, it seems. So your body's adjusting. I believe a pharmacist should help. If not, I think a pharmacist should help. If not, you might have to go see a doctor. So it does just seem like your energy field has jumped in a good way, where your body's not taking it too well. So, question two: any messages for me? Let's see. Yeah, the angels are, well. Yeah, you're doing a lot in astral that's causing a lot of this transformation. They say maybe in the next couple of weeks, at least for the aliens, you possibly will have a visitation. Possibly, of course, they can't give you a date. It is getting stronger, but I'm seeing a lot of amphibian aliens around you recently. Also, might be another reason why your health is kind of switching around. You're getting a bigger presence around you. I'm also feeling a mothership around you. Also, I'm not. I believe it's Yael, but I can't. Yeah. So I'm not sure if you have a dream. You might visualize who knows what. So I did pick up goats earlier. I did see a goat when I was connecting to that. So it's hard to say. You might not remember any of this. It is hard to say, but definitely there's a mothership energy around you at this time. I definitely feel that. You might feel it also. If not, that's okay. Just they say this thing with the lumps, not too worried. You're not worried about it, but it is, yeah, uncomfortable for sure. But you say you get through it. Might take a couple weeks to heal. Yeah, definitely get medical care from somebody. Question from Tate: can Archangel Gabriel give me a message? Yes, you're going through a soul transformation. Apparently, you've been releasing a lot of old lifetimes. It does seem like the middle age time period. Also, you're going through a galactic shift. Also, a timeline shift that you might be feeling. We haven't quite decided yet of where to go, but you're coming to a turning point. And you're being guided, so not to worry. Question two. Yeah, just go on your instincts of what to do. Follow your instincts of change, because just follow your heart, basically. Can't go wrong there. What you're mostly passionate about, because that's your guides talking right through you, basically. They're living right through you, it seems. They're helping, but still your life, but their presence around you has really increased greatly recently. Question from Amy: does having an orgasm open up or align your chakras? Yes. Well, I'm not sure if it fully aligns it, but it does help your chakras. Let's put it that way. It's not fully aligned, but it does help. Question two: are there any Sasquatch living in the mountains of Utah? And if so, are there any close to me? Yeah, but seeing any of them, well, you can connect to them. Yes, I'm getting a name of one called Marta. I have a weird name, but Marta is the name I'm getting. So yeah, spiritually connect if you wish to do so. She's not tired. Let's see, WM. A lot of talk about that Trump will be assassinated. Is that true, or is he being protected? That's been going on for a while, as you can see. I don't think he's going to be assassinated. Who knows? But I don't think that's going to happen. But there is a lot of negative around him, because the dark does not want, not to say he's all positive, but the dark ones, they want to sabotage him any chance they can. They're not fully getting their way. So because he's a loose cannon, anything can happen with him right now. Question two: when I send out my intentions for peace on Earth and the universe, is it being hurt? Of course. Of course. Every little bit counts. I have to say what you're doing is a little bit. Your astral travel is huge, as everybody's is. If you can only see what's going on in astral, there's a great amount being changed, but a lot of people aren't ready for the big peace on earth. A lot of people are still going through their, going through their darkness. So, but many are letting go of their darkness. So, it's all baby steps, as you can see. Yes, it's definitely being heard. Continue on. I don't want to stress yourself out too much about it. Anyway, question from Symmetry. Any messages for me? Let's see here. Yeah, I've been connecting to the Greys a lot. I don't know if you go to fast food or anything like that, but they seem to be hanging out with you wherever you go. But it said something about fast food. You're not going into any details of that. But yeah, the Greys have been their presence around you is pretty heavy recently. But yeah, just said follow your instinct, follow what you feel right for making this change that you're thinking about. But you know yourself the best, no matter what decision you might make. Question 2, I want to know more about my soul lineage. Actually connected to, let's see. You connected to the Greys very early on. I believe you came from another universe where there was a species that was similar to Grey. But then you connect to Palladian, Lyran, Arcturian, but you always go back to Grey, from what I'm picking up on. So that's the energy of that. So definitely the Zeta energy is the strongest at this time. And yes, you will reconnect to that again. But right now, and you understand, even those lifetimes, when you weren't a Grey, it was hard lifetimes. So it's soul awareness much needed. Eric N, what is my connections to the connections to Cambodia? I'm Cambodian, but I was wondering if there's anything deeper as for the ancient times. Oh yeah, there's definitely. I'm seeing like 7, 8 lifetimes with the Cambodians. Definitely their rituals. I see a lot of that. I think you led a lot of rituals in Cambodia, spiritual rituals. I think are negative, but spiritual rituals. So you're known as the Ancient One. A lot of them have reincarnated and moved on. You have not. There are some that are still kind of hanging in there, but not most. I believe you're one of the older ones from what I'm gathering. Question 2, which species of Pleiadians am I most connected to, or at least involved with most often? Blue Pleiadians at this time. I do see with the Nordics that comes. Let's see. It's a little bit of both. It's Blue Pleiadian. When I connect the version of Blue Pleiadian I see, of course, there's the little Blue Pleiadian. I see more of the humanoid, and also, yeah, it's a little bit of both. With the Blue Pleiadians, has a lot to do with nature and just spiritual bliss. With the Nordics, it's very much creation process, basically taking species and creating new species, and workaholic energies. With the Nordics, I feel they go here, there, they're just zipping all over the place. They're like super ADD. So definitely something to connect with. Yeah, with the Nordics, I see female lifetimes also having children with them. So, of course, like the princess of or whatever of the in England, whether it's just she just cranking out kids. That's about it. Now you do a lot of other things, of course. Raw in. Do I have any messages? Yeah, it does seem like you're connecting more with Sirius and the Palladians, but I'm seeing Palladians, Sirius, the Galactic Federation of Light. I believe your presence here, as for your alien aspects, but as for your knowledge of your aliens, will increase ever so. They're showing me nature, so basically your connection to nature should help this process. Your alien connections, it takes time, but I see your third eye slowly opening when it needs to. So just go on your way, and just do as you feel. Basically, it does seem like you'll get intuitions here and there. But right now, it does seem like you're focusing on the third dimension at this time. When you connect to fourth, I believe it'll be a floodgates. You have to be open to. You have to open that channel up. Question 2: what beings have been around me recently, and do they have any messages? That's basically played answering. I bet it's kind of answering your first question. Also, yeah, a message from the Wirrans. They have been protecting you a lot recently. There has been a lot of movement, lower vibrational movement around you. Most likely, you've been picking up on this. Some beings have been manipulating nature around you. They're not going into full detail of what that means, but there has been some reptilian presence around. It's not very pleasant from what I'm saying. So it does seem like your awakening process is stirring up a few entities. Not to say they're affecting you, but it does seem like there is a movement going on at the moment. Well, the chat ended, but I guess it can end again. Do I have any messages from the Archon? It's a question from Henry. Do I have any messages from the Archon named Sylvania? Well, yeah, she's around you all the time recently in your astral, and just you two become best buds, as you're probably aware. But it's definitely a stronger bond you've had in the past. She is watching out what you're eating recently, so you might be getting downloads from her as for what you're consuming recently. Hopefully more healthier. If not, will be eventually. Can you please ask the Prime Creator what negative entities have been fighting? That I've been fighting since they attacked me early Sunday. Let's see. I believe it's more Nordics, negative Nordics. It seems like you are becoming more to your abilities, and you're seeing a lot of negative Nordics that are kind of infiltrators here. Their influence here is quite strong, and you're not being part of their manipulations. From what it looks like, they tried to lure you into their energy, tried to trick you into signing some kind of oath with them, and that didn't go so well. So you kind of saw what they were doing. They seem like heavenly, perfect people, and you kind of saw through all that. So they got kind of pissed off at you. That's what I'm seeing. There probably is a negative reptilian, but I'm seeing mostly Nordics. I'm kind of feeling the Nordics right now. They're pissed. So, yeah, their days are kind of numbered here. Just the way it is. 1 to 11, I was told a duck being was around me. What star system are they from, and what do they like and do around me? The ducks, I feel it's around Pegasus. Pegasus star system. Some do come from Orion. I believe these are from Pegasus, but you do have Orion beings around you also. Basically, just for watching out. You're part of their species at one time. And you're still connecting to them in astral, it seems. It's not a heavy connection there. But they are watching the beings around you. They are protecting you right now. So if you get like a joke or anything funny comes through, it's from them. What do they look like? Oh, they look like Howard the Duck, basically. A little bit taller though. Some are tall. They're quite humorous. So I'm not sure of how big of a they are with Daffy Duck. I'm sorry, not Daffy. Donald Duck, because he's kind of negative, as you can see. Daffy, I don't think they have a problem with it. Donald's very manipulative. He's manipulated because he's part of a corporate system. Of course, Daffy is too, but Daffy is more free reign. Like when you see Daffy, that's Daffy. Donald is super. I mean, it's Donald, but he's very corporate. He's not too proud of being corporate, being part of a corporate entity. Not like that, because he's very manipulative. Because he's like a little whiny little duck, and that's not how he truly is. If you need to know about ducks, just let me know. So, I think these ducks are around. You're just here to bring humor to you. They're just, just hanging out, basically. Learning from you for sure. Yeah, try to get you to laugh a little bit more. Are there any messages for my husband, Mike, from anyone? He seems to be connecting to a lot of Arcturians recently. I'm also seeing Arcturian angels around him. Arcturian angels seem to be where he is. He's been doing a lot of astral travel with Arcturians recently as an angelic being, as for healing. So I just see him doing a lot of healing right now in the astral. There is a worlds that, are. I know everyone says help this world, but you're also assisting others. And definitely see his presence there. Other realities that aren't as harsh as this one, but it's definitely because our world affects other realities. So you're going to other realities and assisting them. With all the darkness we're bringing to other places, kind of lift their spirits up. Let's put it that way. Our world definitely affects even the aliens here. We affect them too. And a lot of them have learned how not to be manipulated by us. As we get manipulated, we manipulate them. So we're not always aware of it. Yeah, it's a fun world, isn't it? Vasco, any messages from me, from my spirit guide or higher self? Just say take it easy this week. Just take not say take a vacation, but just take it easy. Just feel the more laid back you are this week, the better. It's just good for your energy vibration. If you want to go see a movie or see a movie somewhere on your internet or whatever is good. You might, if you pick out a movie, depends on what you might be one of. Has a lot of messages, not all of them. Some are there for entertainment, some are there to give you a message. So either way, just enjoy the week. That's all they're saying. Question 2. This is for my girlfriend. Any messages from any beings around her? Yeah, your spirit guides seem to be a lot lighter recently, because they seem to be. What they're showing is that your girlfriend sometimes with the guides, her guides, kind of like, stop talking, don't say that around me. Kind of she's putting her hand on her mouth and stuff like that. Not anymore, but she used to. It's like, why it's like, so they're trying to help her, guide her. And she's like, stop doing, she's like, don't do that. No, I know what's going on. So I'm seeing a lot of that going on, so that's interesting. So that's kind of calmed down. So that's quite funny. So she's not always aware she's doing this, but I can see her doing it. So anyway, it's all good. So, question from Stacy. Are there any messages from Yeshua about the state of our grandmother who is currently in a home? Well, she is connecting to spirit a lot recently, but she's still there. Part of her seems to be kind of afraid to go into spirit. She's not ready for it yet. But she's getting ready. She's not ready for it yet. She's got to let out a lot of negative. She's there to actually clear out. She's there to make peace with herself. She's out to clear out all this stuff so she can just be calm. more calm you are, the easier it is to cross over. When you have a lot of anger, not to say she has a lot of anger, but we got a lot of stuff going on. It's hard to cross over when you're going through. It's hard to transition. So these homes, yes, they're not great. But also the purpose is to make you want to go home, to make you want to just, this place sucks. It's like, well, yeah, it sucks for a reason. It's like, if this place is like super nice, you'll never want to leave this world. So it's gotta suck. It's like, it has to suck because it's like, we don't want you on, you're past your contract. It's like, if this place is all wonderful, you're going to be here until like you're 400 years old and you're just going to be like, just like this or whatever, Not to say I lived that long, but see, the idea for these homes is for the soul to just like, okay, I'm here, I'm ready to die. That's not always the case, but I'm getting ready to die. And it's like, this sucks, but it's like, this is like the old people release center, basically. It's like, okay, I've had fun. I could have left sooner, but I was being stubborn and stayed. And it's like, I already filled that's not always the case, but some fulfill their contract and stay on forever. I don't believe that's her case, though, but there are cases for that. So basically, it's just, I know a lot of people don't like I understand, but also sometimes the soul shuts down other, like, I'm going to go live at such and such house, but now I'm too old, I can't move around, whatever. So the soul is actually ejecting themselves from someone else's house and going to these retirement homes to say, okay, this is apparently the old, the soul ejector seat, basically. It's like nothing else is working. So it's like, and a lot of people are here for a lot longer in this timeline, as you can see. I know I'm going on and on, but there's a lot here. So basically, she looks like she's going to be there for a while. She's just going to get more calm, more calm, more calm. She's letting a lot of stuff out. I don't know how. She's probably calm, but her energy is. It's like. But if this is her time to go, she's not telling me anything. But when she feels like she let go of all her stuff that she's going through, she'll just slip out, go to sleep. I'm not giving an indication when that's coming or not. But anyway, question 2 is: Yeshua have any messages for me personally? Yeah, you're still going through awakening. Part of you is kind of closing some of it down. You're not ready for it all yet, but you're getting there. It might take a couple of years for your energy to fully go into your spiritual channeling and all of that to fully go into full effect. I think someone said it's going to be sooner than that. Phases of it, yes, but the full phase will take a couple of years from what it could be sooner than that. But right now, just send your grandmother energy. You might receive messages. Basically, enjoy your life as much as you can. Basically, so that's about it. Sorry, blessings. Thank you for your questions. Thank you, everyone. Hopefully, it's bringing assistance to those in need. Hopefully, so. All right, that's it for the week. I'll be in a hurricane if anybody needs me. So I don't think it's gonna be that bad, but anyway, you never know. It'll be funny. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. Anyway, we'll find out. So, all right, take care and happy connecting. Much love and.